Right this very second, there's an invisible battle raging inside your body. It's this constant, high-stakes war between your own personal defense force and a whole army of microscopic invaders. So today, we're going to pull back the curtain on that battle and get into exactly how your body keeps you safe. Yeah, that's right. The best way to picture your immune system is to think of it like a super advanced fortress. It's got walls, alarm systems, elite soldiers, the whole shebang, all working 24/7 to protect you. So who are they fighting? Well, meet the main culprits. On the left, you've got a bacterium, which is a single-celled organism. And over on the right, a virus, which is even tinier and actually needs to hijack your own cells just to survive. These are just a couple of the invaders trying to get past your fortress walls every single day. So there's an official name for any of these tiny disease-causing invaders. It's a pathogen. It's really that simple. Whether it's a bacterium, a virus, or something else entirely, if it has the potential to make you sick, it's a pathogen. This is the enemy. Okay, so how does this fortress of yours actually work? Well, it's not just one big wall. It's a really sophisticated, multi-layered system. Let's break down the 3 main lines of defense your body uses to keep you protected. Think of it like this. First, you've got the outer walls, and their job is just to keep everybody out. Simple enough, but if an invader somehow gets past those, it triggers the fortress's wide alarm system. And if that's not enough, well, then it's time to call in the elite soldiers. So your first line of defense is all about those physical barriers. Your skin is the most obvious one. It's this tough, protective wall. But you've also got mucous membranes inside your nose and throat. They produce this sticky mucus that works like flypaper, trapping pathogens before they can get any deeper into your system. But what happens if a pathogen gets in through, say, a cut in your skin? That's when the second line of defense kicks in. It's like a general alarm goes off. Your body rushes defender cells to the area. You might notice this as swelling or redness or heat. That's inflammation. It's actually a good sign your body is fighting back. A fever is part of this too, basically making your entire body a terrible place for these invaders to set up camp. Now, if that general alarm system just isn't cutting it, your body activates its third and most powerful line of defense. This is your special forces. We're talking a targeted, specific attack designed to find and eliminate that one particular type of pathogen and nothing else. And these elite soldiers are a special type of white blood cell. Let's meet 2 of the key players. On the left, we have lymphocytes. Think of them as the strategists. They identify specific enemies and create custom weapons called antibodies. It's like a heat-seeking missile for one specific bad guy. And on the right, those are the phagocytes. They're the cleanup crew, the frontline soldiers whose job is to literally eat and digest any invaders they can find. And get this, here's a look at that process in action. That big purple cell is a real phagocyte. And it's literally caught in the act of swallowing those invading bacteria whole. It's just an incredible, microscopic battle happening inside you all the time. To win any battle, you've got to know your enemy. So let's take a closer look at the different kinds of pathogens your immune system is constantly up against. First up, we've got bacteria. These are single-celled organisms, and they are everywhere. Now, it's important to remember not all bacteria are bad. You have tons of helpful ones in your gut that help you digest food. But the pathogenic ones, those are the troublemakers that cause infections like strep throat. Then there are viruses. These guys are even more basic than bacteria. So basic, in fact, they can't even reproduce by themselves. A virus is essentially a hijacker. It has to invade one of your healthy cells and take over its machinery to make thousands of copies of itself. And that's what causes things like the common cold or the flu. It's not just bacteria and viruses, though. We've also got fungi. This group includes stuff like mold and yeast. While many are totally harmless, some can cause infections, especially on your skin. A really common example of this is athlete's foot. That's caused by a fungal invader. And finally, there are parasites. These are organisms that live on or inside a host, which would be you, and they rely on that host to survive. Some of the most serious diseases in the world, like malaria, are caused by parasites that are spread by things like mosquitoes. Okay, so we know the enemy and we know our body's battle plan. The big question is, what can we do to help? Well, you can actually take steps to actively reinforce your fortress and make your immune system even stronger. Let's look at some of the best ways to do that. It really all starts with fuel. Your immune cells are literally built from the nutrients in the food you eat. So a balanced diet, one that's full of fruits, veggies, and lean proteins, that gives your body all the essential building blocks, the vitamins and minerals that it needs to maintain a really powerful defense force. And then there are the daily habits. These things sound simple, but they are incredibly powerful. Washing your hands with soap gets rid of pathogens before they even have a chance to get in. Covering a cough stops you from spreading them to others. And getting vaccinated, that's like giving your elite soldiers a training manual on a specific enemy before they even invade. It's proactive defense, and it's a total game changer. Okay, that was a lot to cover, I know. We went from fortress walls to microscopic invaders, so let's just pull it all together and do a quick recap of the most important things to remember for your own health defense plan. So let's boil it all down one last time. Your body has 3 incredible lines of defense against pathogens. Those are the germs that make us sick. The true heroes of this story are your white blood cells, the soldiers of your immune system. And maybe most importantly, you have the power to help them out every single day with good food, good hygiene, and smart preventative care. Your body is doing so much work for you right now to keep you protected. So just think about it for a second. After everything we've talked about, what's one simple thing you can do today, maybe right after this, to help reinforce your fortress and give your invisible army a boost?